How you doing? This is Michael Savoy, and I'm here for blogging with Michael, even though this is the day after the show should have broadcast. And let me explain a little bit what happened. First of all, I had problems with Google Hangouts on my Chrome browser, which I don't know exactly what all happened, but I had cleared my cookies, and I had installed the 64-bit Chrome version and then uninstalled it because it wasn't working very well from my situation. So I undid that, and now Google Hangouts isn't working in Chrome. Now I have Internet Explorer going right now, so I'm crossing my fingers that it's not going to go crashing on me during this show. So let's hope that this does not cause us some anguish and hardship and all that. I'm going to go ahead and screen share, and this is going to be excuse me, Easy Sketch Pro right here. I've already created this one, and if you want to see it in action, here's the slide. Basically it's meet, and then shows the drawing Phil, and it says meet Phil Gosling. And basically that's all we need from it. And what I'm going to do is go to the properties, and it's set for a delay of 2.5 seconds, so that should be all I need for it. So I'm going to click OK, and you can actually make it so that it takes longer to draw it. You just bump it up, say up to 7 seconds drawing time, and then when you do that, as you can see, it's going to take it a little bit longer to draw, so that means it goes into a little more detail. And that's good if you want to use up some time. Like now, this is now a 14.5 second segment instead of just 14 seconds. So what I'm going to do is save as, and I like to save all my files in a section of its own. So I'm going to call this Meet Phil 2, and then save it. Now let me explain a little bit of the project. I explained it on the Blogging with Michael show yesterday during the show, but I didn't explain it now. What we're doing is I'm creating an affiliate video for the eBook University. Okay, and what I need for it is to show off basically, first of all, it's going to cover the pain that's involved in affiliate, in the need for a content publishing business. And I covered that in some other sections of this, and I'll show you those as well. First, I want to go to the actual page, which I have it at plrinsider.info / the ebook U. And hit enter, and then bring up the site.
Did you know that a short
And here's where, okay, let me go ahead and share this so that you can see the actual page here, the sales page. And let's see, here it is. All right, let me share that page. As you can see, this tells a little bit about Phil's story, which is I don't go into any detail in this video, but we cover these bullet points, and then basically we'll create a video about some of the extra benefits and let's see. This one here would be useful. How to write an ebook in 48 hours. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go back to the to the video program again. So let's go to screen share, click it again, go to Sketch Pro, start screen share. Okay, now I'm going to do a new slide, new, and before we do anything, I go to Scene, which is F9, and I'm going to make it full screen, which is 1920 by 1080, and then I want a gradient. So I'm going to choose nice blue for the top and a nice green for the bottom. And then click OK, and now we've got this nice screen here. And I'm going to add text. That's not what the text we want. I thought I had copied it from the page, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. Now, just by setting that up right there, okay, here's what it looks like, how to write an ebook in 48 hours. Perfect. Now, we probably want an image to go with that, don't you think? So let's find a good image. Let's see what's under everyday. Let's see if there's something there that we can use. From here. Maybe Office. What I want to do is, because this is an actual video that will be offered on, we'll just use the laptop. Okay, what you do is you double click on the image or the item that you want, and then you can enlarge it to as much as you want. Now, I'm going to want this to be number 1, okay? So what we do to make it change the order, you just go to Order Up, and there it is. That's number 1, and now How to Write an Ebook in 48 Hours is number 2. Now, we're going to change this so that it fits within the screen here. So rather than shrink it all the way down, I'm going to break it up into 2 pieces. Okay, so first we go to Edit. I'm going to Control X, click OK, and then I'll resize it to fit. And now we're ready for another one. I'll paste that one in here. Again, we'll double click it, resize it so it fits in the screen. And you can also tilt it so that it looks like it matches. And then I'll add one more, and this is video training. And first, add that right here. Beautiful. Now let's see what that looks like. as you can see, that's what we have right here. Something I didn't check. Yes, okay, the audio is working. I hadn't verified that. It's a good idea to always check your audio, make sure it works. Because that would have sucked, because I would have had to start over from scratch. And that wouldn't have been any good. Okay, so now we've got us something that will be included in our video. Okay, and personally, I think we can actually get away with just this and then our call to action again. First of all, included in member area. Okay. And we're going to request focus. And right now it's requested for it to be in the center of the screen, which we don't want that. So I'm going to hit K, which is fix camera, and now it's going to be exactly the position we have it right here. So let me show you what that looks like. As you can see, we're drawing the computer and then writing in all of our text. You can see how it just slides up and then includes our little text that we just wrote there, included in members area. And then we want that to stay up for a little bit. We're going to delay after, which gives it, I'm going to give it 3.5 seconds, so that before we move on to the next page here. And let's find another. Go. And what we're going to do with this, okay, first of all, we're going to request focus. And we're going to fix camera. And we're going to do properties on this one. And instead of drawing it by hand, we're going to have it drag in. And we'll have it drag in from that side. So it's going to start from the left, or from the right and move to the left. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. And let's watch it do its thing here. Okay. Draw that. As you can see, it's going to delay for 3.5 seconds, and then it's going to scroll up, and then we'll see the hand come out with the money. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Okay, and then we'll have some text here. We'll say, want some of these. Oops. Double click that, and see what the focus looks like. That's not what we want. We want it to be like that, with the camera facing, in this position. And then we're going to say, take action now. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the URL, plrinsider.info / the ebook U. Now you see how when I hit enter and then typed in the other part, it put them over on top of each other, right? Well, if you double click on the first one, it lets you move it wherever you want, and then double click on the other one, and I'm going to go ahead and move the take action now, and then I'm going to move this one to a better location. Okay, I like that one right there. And then we're going to add some more of these money hands. So I'm going to flip horizontally. Nope, I guess that doesn't work, huh? Doesn't matter. We're not going to worry too much about that. We're going to make it so that we have these monies coming at us from all directions. So we're going to go to properties. Instead of drawing it by hand, we'll drag it in, and it's going to come from this side. I'm going to say OK. And then we'll add one more. And we'll tilt it up like this. And then we'll do a properties, drag in, and we'll have it come up from the bottom. Actually, that looks like it's the right way. All right. Now, there's something I haven't shown you yet here, and there's this timeline that shows you where everything's at, okay? And so if you don't want to watch all of this stuff at the same time, you know, each time you want to look at it, we can do it where you can play from a particular location. So I'm going to play from here, and then I'm going to hit cancel so that we can see it. Okay, so here's the money coming in. Then we're going to have the hand come and say, want some of these? Take action now. And then our link, yellow, it's like, oh, I need to fix that. And there's a 50 coming at us. That's backwards. And then the 100 come up here. Yep, look at that. Beautiful, right? Okay, so what we need to do is fix this. Click edit. Okay. And as you can see, that's supposed to be a period. Okay, there we go. Now we're done. Now I'm going to click File, Save As, and this is Take Action. We're going to save that on Doodle Videos under the ebook U. There we go. Save it. And then all we have to do is render this. And actually, I want to make sure that we keep this in long enough. So I'm going to go to Properties, and I'm going to delay it 6 seconds. Okay, so now here we are. It's going to take 6 seconds before the whole thing is over with. It shows that we have a 46-second video. So again, I'm going to save it again because we added a change. And we want to make sure that we have all of our things happening at the same time, you know, in the correct order and everything. So when you're ready to do an export, you click on Export as a Movie. And then I personally like to save it in the Videos folder. And then I created a Doodle video folder and then one for the ebook U. So here's the takeaction.mp4. Click Save. And now here it goes. It's actually going to go through the whole thing and draw it while recording it to the computer. So we can actually be doing other things while it's doing this. So let's go back to here, and I'm going to let it finish itself, and that way we can actually go on to the other part that we're going to do for this. Now, I personally don't like to just save everything, put the whole thing in one big video, because what happens is, as you saw, I had put a slash instead of a period, right? And it was towards the end of that particular video. Now, if I'm making a 5-minute video and I forgot to fix a period after I rendered that, and it could take me about 15 to 20 minutes to render a 5-minute video. So now I've got to go and fix that one part and then re-render the whole thing. So as you can see, it takes a lot of time and it can end up wasting a lot of your time. So rather than do that, you make it so that it's in compartmentalized pieces, and then you save those, put them back in, put them all together. And you can use lots of different programs to put your movies together. I have Adobe Premiere Pro, but not everybody does. So I'm going to show you how to do it with Windows Movie Maker. So let me go over to Windows Movie Maker, open that up, and let's bring that up on your screen so you can see it. Screen share, oops. Screen share, Windows Movie Maker, start screen share. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is bring in all my videos. And what I'm going to do is drag them in, and since I've saved them in a nice location, they're all easy to get to. Okay, so the first one is the pain. I'm going to put that one in first. And you can see this is what it is. And, basically, it's there to show the pain that somebody may be feeling, and then get them to wait for the solution. Okay, so I don't do a whole lot in one segment at a time. So, all right, I have this "You Aren't Alone" section, and then that's where that one stops. Now what I'm going to do is add another clip to that, and that would be the meat fill. I put the meat fill on here, give it a second to finish. There it is, meat, and then it draws out fill. And that's all there is to that video. Now, the next section is Phil's story. And it just put it in the wrong spot, so I'm going to move it to the right spot. And then here we go. Phil was sick, unemployed, and had a family to take care of. He was literally hoping to pull a rabbit or food from his hat. Instead, Phil decided to look into info publication. And then that's the end of that slot, that section. So then we add in the next one, which would be the info publishing. What I'm finding is that I need to make my video section so that my folder so that I can easily add the pieces that I want. Okay, so now this is the next part, ebook and information publishing. Imagine. We can draw some stars, and creating a product for very little cost or time investment. And then we're going to draw another star, and then placing that product in front of a global audience, and another star, and then being able to take credit card transactions for your product, seeing more money coming in 1 week than you previously earned in a month. Info publishing can make that happen. And that's the end of that section. So then we have the ebook U section. We add to this, and after a lot of trial and error, Bill created a system for info publishing. And founded the eBook University. And then there's the link. The ebook U shows even the greenest newbie how to create ebooks and sell them online. Take the trial today. So there's a call to action there, but no link. So that's why we have to have them. Actually, we have a link here, but we're going to transition into the next one, which what did we call this one? I already don't remember. Oh, take action. As you can see, it's preparing the video. Oops, I guess you can't see that because I'm not sharing that screen. But as soon as it's done preparing that video, we'll be able to add that to our screen here. But in the meantime, we have most of our stuff here, and we can actually do transitions from one to the other here. And let me do that while we're waiting for it to finish preparing the video. What we do is we do our transitions, which is going to be under visual effects. No, actually it's going to be under animations. And we can look for a good transition. Crossfade is nice, but we find that it takes away some of our, well, we'll try it, and we'll apply it to all. Okay, so now we've got that crossfade going on all of them. Let's start it from the beginning and see. So we're still waiting on that to finish. Oh, there it is. It's ready. Okay, so I can add one more video here. Take action. And okay, this one, since it's the first time I've added this one to Windows Movie Maker, it's taking a little bit longer to create. But see, as you can see, it doesn't take that long. And of course, we want to make sure that we have our transition for that last. Where's it at? Okay. So now we'll watch our last one here, take the trial today. And then here's us doing our computer. How to write an ebook in 48 hours. Video training. Included in members area. There's our $100 bill. Want some of these? Take action today. Or take action now. And there's our cider. And there's our money showing up over here. And that's it. Okay. So what we want to do next, since we have our entire thing, we need to add some sort of music. Okay. Now this is a 3-minute, 27-second, almost 28 seconds video. So you can either find music that uses all of that time, or you can use different segments of videos or of audios. It's really up to you in that case. Let me look up my audios here. See if I've got something that's 3 minutes and 27. We got one called Funk and one called House. Let's see what the House one sounds like. Click on play here. Sometime today. I'm not crazy about it. I don't know about you. Then we got Disco. Nah, don't like it. What about Funk? Let's see what an orchestral sounds like. Man, how about aggressive? Oh, geez. What was the blues one again? I like it. I think we're going to go with blues. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just drag in my blues, put it right at the beginning, and it happens to reach all the way to the end. So we're going to go to Music Options, and we're going to fade out at the end with a medium fade. Okay. So that way at the end, when we reach this part here, you'll hear it kind of start fading out at the end. See, that kind of faded out nicely, and it'll sound pretty darn good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save this. So I'm going to go to File, Save Project As, and I'm saving it under the ebook U, and it's going to be called Information Publishing. Help if I actually learn how to spell, huh? Information Publishing for today. Okay. So let's save that. So that's just this, and then if we want to go ahead and publish the movie, you could actually have it so it sends it immediately to YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and just save it for high definition display. And the reason I do that is I like big video. Okay, when I upload it to YouTube, YouTube's going to change it, and the bigger I give it to YouTube, the better the quality is going to be on YouTube, and it'll give me the ability to have them go full screen, because the more people can go full screen on your computer or on your videos, the better, because you know they know you're doing high quality stuff. Now, it takes longer to render, so I'm not going to render it live here on the air because it'll be boring for you. So instead, what we'll do is just, I'll start it and then we'll call it a day. And then I'll upload this video. Okay, and I want to save it under videos and under Doodle videos, under the ebook U. And there we go. And now and these don't take that long, especially since it's the only thing it's really having to re-render is the transitions, and also it's adding the music to the video. So it won't take it all that long. And in the meantime, we could go have some coffee or whatever, a Barks root beer. I'm drinking my coffee. And basically that's it. If you watched not the last episode, but the one before that, where I showed how to make your affiliate videos, you already know the types of things you want to do to make a good video. And then you just take those, cut them up into little segments, record those segments. And you don't have to do it all with Easy Sketch Pro. You can use Video Maker FX. And I could have easily taken multiple pieces, done one piece on Video Maker FX, one piece here, one piece there. It's all based on what you need and or your client's needs if you're doing something for a client. And don't hesitate to ask any questions. You can go on to bloggingwithmicheal.com/blog, and there's a link there to my help desk, so you can contact me. And I think there's even there should be a contact link as well, so you can contact me that way. It'll shoot me off an email, and I can get back to you. Now, allow me a little time because I do get a lot of contacts, and in order for me to catch up, sometimes it may be all the way until the next show. And I apologize for that, but I'm a one-man show over here, and I don't want to, promise that I'm going to be, really, really attentive if I'm also working on other projects at the same time. Because I also have to work for some of these clients that I got, and you know how they can be. But thanks for watching, and I apologize again that you didn't get to see the whole thing all at once. That you have to see it in pieces. But overall, it worked out pretty good. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the Blogging with Micheal channel, because that way you'll get alerted whenever I put up one of these videos. And also, share this video with people. Embed it on your blog. Explain a little bit about what you do. And heck, if you want to sell eBook University, go ahead. Put your link underneath my video. I don't mind. Because, see, I really just want to get the views on my videos. The more I can get those, the happier I am, because I'm going to get more people on my show. And that's my goal. I want lots of people on the show. So please tell people about the show. Get them on there with you. Maybe you can have a show watching party where you can have a bunch of people together watching at the same time. And trust me, if you can get on the chat and join us for the chat, that would be great. I have a lot of fun answering questions on the chat as well. So thanks for watching, and see you on Blogging with Micheal on Tuesday at 11 a.m.